welcome back to another video where today I am going to be playing Madden NFL 23, surprise surprise. Today we are going against the Falcons, and let's just look at the stats real quick. By the way, if you didn't see last episode, we got screwed big time. Let's see. 4th in touchdowns allowed, 19th in sacks, 10th in takeaways, 13th in red zone percentage. Oh boy. Let's see. First in the offense, 19th in passing touchdowns, 6th in rushing touchdowns, 4th in giveaways, and 5th in the first down percentage conversion rate. But anyway, I hope we win this game because we kind of got screwed last game, and I want to make up for it. But let's get into it.
It's week 5 of the NFL, and we'll be watching the Falcons' veteran linebacker, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Falcons and the Buccaneers, and it's coming up next.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They're led out by the 6-year quarterback out of the University of North Carolina, Mitch Trubisky.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
And no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Give him another one right back to Allen. A quick check on the numbers for Keenan Allen from last week. 9 catches, 127 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Buccaneers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
From the 45 on second down, Trubisky, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards, and that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Back to throw here. Got a man, that's Colin Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Trubisky. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now Trubisky to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message, hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let them know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory, be aggressive. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's multiple times now he's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And he's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Etienne looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. Trubisky will throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Allen Lazard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
Those are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, so get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. This will be fielded inside the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the first overall pick from a couple of drafts ago, former Clemson Tiger Trevor Lawrence.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers? 1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss. Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Now the number 8 rusher in the NFL last season, it's Elijah Mitchell. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Right back to Mitchell on second down. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Lawrence. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence. Smith catches left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 7 catches, 92 yards.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now? Because all week, all they heard was, you know, Coach, they can't guard the pass at all. I mean, they're next to last in the league. Let's throw it on every down.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against second to last in the pass defense area. Good for him. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. First down, here's Mitchell. Down to about the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Lawrence to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle. 2nd and 5 now. Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Touchdown! Cameron Brate. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
The penalty is declined.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive spans 13 plays, and the Falcons score to cap it off. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now it's Trubisky. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Here's Trubisky. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down.
ETN once more.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. On 3rd down, Trubisky.
Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. On 1st down, Trubisky dancing to his left. And this one's incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. David Onyemata able to drop him for a loss of a couple. These two teams all tied after one.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Prater's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one possession.
What did every drive with points? Most quarterbacks would tell you let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal. To do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And no thought of a return here for Hines. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive.
Sorry, guys.
They found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Third and 2, now Lawrence. And he wisely will throw that one away. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season. Right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Trubisky. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, a run with Etienne. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Keenan Allen, 32 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Prater for the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a first and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. It's caught, Smith. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw again on second down. Lawrence looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early.
All start.
Quinn Miners, third-round pick in 2021, called for the penalty. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Lawrence will throw. Over the middle to Smith. From the 44, Lawrence. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. But to throw again is Lawrence. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Lawrence. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Lawrence. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to her. 15 big yards.
Well, so much for being backed up against their goal line to start the drive. He gave some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a
Just a second, guys. I gotta look for someone real quick in my friends list. What?
The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
Throwing on first down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Etienne up the middle. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action. It's Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Working with a 2nd and 3. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On first down, right back to Etienne. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run with the third-year man, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
One of League's best and most consistent wide receivers in his 10th season in the league. Keenan Allen is just automatic at this point. Nice catch from him there for a first down. 100 catches, 1,100 yards, at least 6 touchdowns a season. Wash, rinse, repeat. But let's not take him for granted. He's a terrific player.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Trubisky to throw. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Prater's kick is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just a field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Now Lawrence.
He's got his man. That's Hardman.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now Lawrence to throw.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
Again, it's Lawrence. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield. Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for them, all things considered, and this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal and the weight going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the Seahawks who are out in front in the second quarter. Derrick Henry has a touchdown run. From there, it's off to Jacksonville to see what's going on with the Jags. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans. 2 touchdown passes there for Jameis Winston. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Bills trying to finish that one off and claim victory. Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Falcons. And they've definitely been able to exploit some holes in that opposing secondary, as they threw for close to 200 yards in those first 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, we check out their numbers on the ground, as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On third down, Lawrence. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
They'll start on the ground, ETN.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Another tote for ETN.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give them a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
That's complete right side to Lazard. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Trubisky throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A handoff for ETN. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here's a give to ETN.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
110 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 14.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
But that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
On first down, Trubisky. This will be caught at about the 5. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's Etienne. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Going with their tight end on 4th. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. Good move, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it in.
Guys, I'm probably going to end the stream here because my controller needs to charge and my charger is sensitive. So I will finish the game here a little later.